In chemistry, we are starting hydrogen and its compounds. In the topic hydrogen and its compounds, the very first thing is, how was hydrogen discovered? What is its position in periodic table? And on what basis hydrogen is said to be an element for which a fixed position has not been assigned in periodic table? Then after we shall study about the methods to prepare diatomic hydrogen, its properties, and then the compounds of hydrogen. So the things start from its discovery. Hydrogen for the first time was obtained by the action of certain metals on some acids. By the reaction between some active metals and some acids, hydrogen gas was liberated. The name hydrogen was given on the basis of the fact that hydro word stands for water and gen means the derivative. So on burning, on combustion, hydrogen forms H2O. On that basis, it is considered to be water producing gas. So hydrogen was discovered this way and the name hydrogen was given on this basis. After its discovery, hydrogen was found to be prepared by some chemical methods. There are some laboratory and other methods of its preparation, and in continuation we will talk about its properties also. But before coming to all these points, let us talk about the element hydrogen with its position and the other things. Hydrogen has atomic number 1 and it exists in 3 different isotopic forms. It is protium, deuterium, deuterium is actually the isotope of hydrogen with mass 2 and it is denoted as either 1H2 or simply D. Tritium is another isotope. Actually it is a radioactive isotope of hydrogen. Its mass number is 3. It is also denoted as T. So these are the 3 isotopes of hydrogen. Among the 3 isotopes, protium isotope is most abundant, and due to that reason the average atomic mass comes to be nearly 1 only. Protium is more abundant as compared to deuterium and tritium, and therefore for all the practical purposes the average atomic mass, since it comes nearly equal to 1, so for all the practical purposes, for all the chemical calculations, the atomic mass of hydrogen is taken as 1. Now about its position in periodic table. As we know, its electronic configuration is 1s1. Looking at the configuration, it resembles alkali metals. So regarding the position of hydrogen, since it has been found to contain the valence electron in s orbital, it has been placed in first group of periodic table. In hydrogen, there are certain properties similar to the alkali metals, but at the same time there are certain properties similar to the halogens also. That is why the position of hydrogen has a dispute. The position of hydrogen in periodic table is a disputed position. Some scientists say that hydrogen has a resemblance with alkali metals, which is a fact. But at the same time, another fact is its resemblance with the halogens. This way, due to its resemblance with the two extreme groups, the group of alkali metals and the group of halogens, the position has not been expressed clearly in the initial classifications. Although in the modern periodic table, the position of hydrogen has been given in the first group of periodic table. Hydrogen has been placed in the first group on the basis of its configuration. Let us talk now about the properties in which hydrogen has similarity with alkali metals. Similarity with alkali metals. The presence of one electron in valence shell. That means similar electronic configuration. This is the first thing in which hydrogen resembles the alkali metals. Shows +1 oxidation state in compounds. The oxidation state of alkali metals in their compounds is +1. That of hydrogen in the compounds is also +1. It forms compounds with non-metals, forms compound with halogens specifically, although halogens are the non-metals, but I have mentioned it as a separate point because halogens, they form compounds with alkali metals in which halogens are present in the form of negative ions. Although with hydrogen, the compounds of halogens with hydrogen, they are covalent compounds, but still the oxidation state of hydrogen is +1 and halogens have -1 oxidation number. This way, these are some key points where alkali metals and hydrogen have a resemblance. We can also mention the property of reducing characteristic. Alkali metals have a strong reducing nature. Similar is hydrogen. It has a reducing nature. So these are some of the points where hydrogen resembles the alkali metals. But at the same time, we have similar points where hydrogen has resemblance with halogens. Similarity with halogens. These were the points of similarity of hydrogen with alkali metals, and now similarity with the halogens. What do we think? Where hydrogen should resemble halogens? If one electron is gained by hydrogen, it acquires the configuration of noble gas. Halogens have the similar thing. If they gain one electron, the stable inert gas configuration is acquired. So similarity with halogens. Gaining of an electron gives stable electronic configuration. Ionization energy of hydrogen is comparable to halogen. Halogens and hydrogen have comparable values of ionization energy. Forms compound in -1 oxidation state. Hydrogen forms compounds in -1 oxidation state with metals. Similar is the property of halogens. They also combine with the metallic elements and exist in the form of negative ions. So forms compound in -1 oxidation state with metals. With the metals, the compound formed by hydrogen is called as hydride, and the compounds formed by halogens are called as halides. So hydrides and halides, they have negative oxidation number of these elements. These are certain points of resemblance where halogens and hydrogen have a similar thing. Both are non-metallic elements. Hydrogen is a non-metal, halogens are non-metals, and in fact their elemental existence is similar. Elemental existence means both exist in the diatomic molecular form. So non-metallic nature and existence in the form of diatomic molecule. These are the points where hydrogen has a resemblance with halogens. If we see these properties of hydrogen, then these properties of hydrogen show a difference of hydrogen from alkali metals in the properties. And if we see these properties of hydrogen, then these properties are the dissimilarities of hydrogen from halogens. Means similarity of hydrogen with alkali metals show dissimilarity of hydrogen from halogens, and similarity of hydrogen with halogens show the dissimilarity of hydrogen with the alkali metals. This way, the position of hydrogen could not be assigned properly in the initial classifications. Later on, it has been accepted that the modern periodic table has all elements placed on the basis of their electronic configuration, and that is why hydrogen has been placed in first group of periodic table. So now this was about an introduction about the element hydrogen. As I said, it was discovered initially by the chemical reactions in which metal acted upon the acids. The name hydrogen was derived on the basis of its water forming property, hydro water, gen producing. So that way hydrogen is found to be the 9th most abundant element in Earth's crust. 9th most abundant. Hydrogen is found to combine with many of the metallic elements. The compounds formed by hydrogen with metals are usually ionic, and hydrogen exists in the form of negative ion. The compounds formed by hydrogen with non-metals are called as having the nature covalent. So compounds of hydrogen with metals are ionic. They are called as hydrides because hydrogen is in the negative oxidation state, and the compounds of hydrogen with the non-metals are covalent in nature, where the oxidation state of hydrogen is positive. After all these things, we should come to the preparation of the diatomic hydrogen. How can we prepare the diatomic molecular hydrogen? See the chemical reactions. Preparation. We are talking about preparation of the diatomic molecular hydrogen. One of the methods of preparation of hydrogen is from water. From water, hydrogen can be prepared by the reaction with active metals like sodium, potassium, equations shown are not balanced, calcium. In all such reactions, metal hydroxides are formed and hydrogen gas is liberated. So these are the reactions where from water we get hydrogen by reaction with metals. Another way to produce hydrogen from water is by its electrolysis. So by the electrolysis process, pure water cannot be electrolyzed. Since pure water cannot be electrolyzed because it is not conducting, if we add a small amount of an acid or a base or a salt in water, then it is possible to electrolyze water. The electrolysis of water gives hydrogen and oxygen gases at cathode and at anode respectively. Hydrogen obtained at cathode is due to the reduction of H plus ions. Oxygen obtained at anode is due to the oxidation of hydroxide ions, H plus and OH minus. These ions are only produced when small amount of acid, base or salt is present in water, because then only it becomes conducting, otherwise water is not conducting. So by the electrolysis of water, hydrogen and oxygen gases are obtained, and this makes one of the methods of preparation of diatomic hydrogen. Another method is from metal hydrides. Metal hydrides. There are certain metal hydrides. One of the most common metal hydride is calcium hydride, CaH2. With water, it liberates hydrogen. So metal hydrides are hydrolyzed. Reaction with water is called as hydrolysis. So metal hydrides give hydrogen gas by this type of reaction. Other metal hydrides can also be taken, like lithium hydride. Lithium hydride forms lithium hydroxide and liberate hydrogen. Another way to produce hydrogen gas is from acids. From acids. Acids react with active metals by reaction with active metals. Active metals means metals which are placed above hydrogen in the electrochemical series. That means in the reactivity series, the metals above hydrogen, they liberate hydrogen when reacted with acids. For example, zinc on reaction with HCl liberates hydrogen. Again, zinc on reaction with dilute sulfuric acid liberates hydrogen. This particular method is used for the preparation of hydrogen in laboratory. So this is the laboratory method of preparation of hydrogen. Remember, we take dilute sulfuric acid and it is allowed to react with zinc. In the reaction, it is compulsory to take dilute sulfuric acid because concentrated sulfuric acid does not produce hydrogen gas. Rather, it produces sulfur dioxide gas due to the reaction between hydrogen and sulfuric acid. So the liberated hydrogen, because of oxidizing property of concentrated sulfuric acid, it forms water. Rather than hydrogen, it undergoes oxidation to form H2O, and sulfuric acid itself is reduced into sulfur dioxide. These are certain methods from acids. It's not compulsory that you can take only zinc. Magnesium, iron, etc. type of metals can be taken. For example, if you take iron with HCl, the product is ferrous chloride and hydrogen. So these are the reactions of acids with active metals to produce hydrogen. We have another methods where hydrogen gas can be liberated from the bases like NaOH, KOH, etc.